Mass shooters in the United States over the last 15 years may have different motivations, but a common thread connecting them, such as the Columbine, Virginia Tech, Santa Barbara, and potentially Seattle shooters, is the presence of narcissistic rage stemming from narcissistic wounds. This term, narcissistic rage, was coined by Heinz Kohut, a renowned psychoanalyst, to describe individuals with fragile self-esteem who are highly sensitive to perceived rejection or slights, often leading to uncontrollable violent outbursts. In his work, Thoughts on Narcissism and Narcissistic Rage, Kohut highlights the distinct nature of this rage, characterized by an intense need for revenge, a compulsion to right perceived wrongs, and an unyielding pursuit of these objectives, which torments those afflicted with narcissistic injuries. The Santa Barbara shooter, for instance, exhibited a sense of entitlement and envy, casting himself as a victim of humanity's perceived mistreatment. He sought revenge against those he viewed as undeserving of a pleasurable life, stating, "If I can't have it, I will destroy it." Similarly, the Virginia Tech shooter directed his anger at people he saw as privileged, expressing a longing to be among them and implying he had been compelled to seek revenge because they forced him into his tragic actions. One of the Columbine shooters revealed aspirations for godlike power, frustration over his inability to find sexual companionship, and a sense of rejection from his peers. While the Seattle shooter did not leave written words behind, authorities believed he aspired to gain admiration, a narcissistic trait associated with a sense of rejection, as seen in previous mass shooters. Police reports suggested that he felt neglected and desired to become famous. It is crucial to recognize that healthy narcissism exists along a continuum in human nature. Psychoanalysts note that narcissistic traits can be more pronounced during certain stages of normal child development, and they may become problematic when nurtured in an unhealthy environment. The underlying causes of the narcissistic rage exhibited by these shooters cannot be definitively identified, but current evidence suggests that narcissistic personality disorder may result from a combination of factors, including biological susceptibility to oversensitivity and an upbringing marked by excessive praise, indulgence, criticism, emotional abuse, or inconsistent caregiving. Researchers like John Twenge, a psychology professor at San Diego State University, argue that a culture of self-esteem where every child is praised as special contributes to the rise of narcissism in America, particularly among millennials, which encompasses the mentioned mass shooters. While some call for gun control and others advocate for increased mental health treatment in response to these tragedies, it may also be essential to focus on preventing these traits from turning malignant in children by closely examining early family relationships and cultural influences that could be contributing to this alarming trend.